a sweet new menu update.
Prince of the Bear. Today we're at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
At Jiko the Cooking Place.
Yes, it's time to return. So they have new things on the menu. It's your number one choice of foodie entertainment. We're here to investigate things so you don't have to. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. We can make this jacuzzi.
It's time for foodie and chill.
Giraffe bread served with salted butter and baobab fruit and salt. Vegetarian. The infamous Jiko giraffe bread. You get this giraffe pattern here on top. Nice big loaf. I feel like they're getting tinier every time, but they are still wonderfully fresh, baked in house. And then you get a little side of this butter topped with baobab fruit and a little bit of salt to smear it on your bread. Cheers. Tangy, a little salty, obviously. Feels bright, like you're eating part of a savanna. Like a savanna cloud, but a cloud that looks like a giraffe. Yeah, like a giraffe. 3.75 out of 5 claws.
Allergy-friendly bread. Vegan, gluten-free, served with olive oil. There is no chef that works harder than Chef Mike at the Signature Dining restaurants. He heated this up super hot for my beautiful olive oil. I wish they had Earth Balance here, which is so funny to me because they have it at Beaumont, which is like right over there. But not Jiko. That's fine. It's bread. Thank you, Chef Mike, for a chewy one and not a hard one. I appreciate it, but I'm not going to eat it. I will give it a 2.5 out of 5 breads. It gives bread, but not the bread that I'm looking for.
The bread for all allergens. I need some enterprising, up-and-coming star of a chef, and there are a lot of them here at Walt Disney World, to solve the riddle of the allergy bread, because it needs help. This we appreciate, but we know there are chefs out there with the skill to do better, and I want to see them do it. Disney, let them do it. Please. I would say that it is an above-average allergy roll. It doesn't feel like doing a sponge. Just dense enough, just light enough. It's bready. 3 out of 5 claws.
Sukuma Wiki dumplings with cashew cheese, pickled vegetables, Demi-Sec tomatoes, and mushroom broth. Vegan. The Jiko salad and the dumplings are available for the vegans to have here as an appetizer. Unfortunately, the soup is no longer vegan, but I think the dumplings are the best option. Now, I do get the salad sometimes when we go to Cape Town Lounge because they serve the Jiko menu there too, but these dumplings are like next to none delicious. Cheers. Gosh, so good. I don't remember there being like a large kick to them. It's been 8 months since we've been here, and we've been to so many other places since then. I don't know what I remember and what I don't, but like I don't remember there being a huge kick on this. I remember the configuration, all the things on here, that all seems the same, but the taste doesn't seem familiar to me. Like I feel like it's changed a little bit, and I'm not mad at it because I feel like the last few times has been a little like collards forward, a little earthy to me, but having a nice kick to it just takes it to the next level, and I'm here for it. I love it. I already loved the dumplings, so the fact that they added, or maybe in this iteration that I have had, that I recall, added the spiciness to it, I appreciate that. If you're not a person that loves spice, ask for it without, because I definitely have these without any spice. As it is this way, I will give it a 4 out of 5 dumplings. I think this is a beautiful appetizer.
Now, we are all about that dumpling life, and dumpling with collard greens on the inside always speaks to us. This dish has been on the menu now for, I believe, well over a year, but we're not mad that it's still with us. A little bit of mushroom, a little bit of sliced tomato, and the broth they pour over fresh every time. That is a special dish indeed. Get a little of the dirt room. Get a little bit of that sliced tomato. The princess doesn't need all her veggies. She eats enough. If anything, I need more veggies. Wait. I had it, and then I didn't have it. The nice little like spark in there is a surprise. But paired with the tomato, a little bit of the acidity with the heat, there's a little flavor modulation there. It feels like a dumpling in a nice little jacuzzi. The broth isn't like horribly hot, it's like warm, but it definitely like soaks in those flavors. That's tasty. 4.5 out of 5 claws. I would do an entire plate of those dumplings if they let me. Roasted sweet potato soup. Pumpkin seed dukkah, pickled sweet peppers, and sweet potato crisp. Gluten-free, vegetarian. So now we have this brand new sweet potato soup here with all the fixings. You have some roasted pepper dukkah in here. These right here are sweet potato crisps in the sweet potato. This one is not vegan. This soup has dairy in it, so none for the princess. All for me. Ooh, delicate. The crisps are sort of soaking in there. I'm going to go ahead and get a nice spoonful of that pepper and everything else in the middle. Bear style. There's also some pumpkin seeds in there for a little bit of crunch with the sweet potato crisp. It's not as sweet as I was expecting. For a sweet potato soup, I was expecting like that earthy sweetness from like sweet potatoes, but with the oil and everything else in the middle and the peppers, it's actually it's more on the savory side than it is sweet. So like the sweetness is all but like evaporated, but it's a nice hearty soup. The thickness of the sweet potato is still there, and I like what the peppers add to the flavor. I was worried because we did like the previous soup, but this is an upgrade. 4.25 out of 5 claws. We're all about combining things, so I saved a little bit of the giraffe bread so I could dunk this in my soup. Because why does giraffe bread deserve a little sweet potato bath? Love it. I can use this entire piece of bread as a mop for this soup. Rating stands, but that is amazing.
We have a gorgeous pineapple sorbet palate cleanser, and I feel tempted to just put this whole thing in my mouth like a cake pop. Fresh, delicious. It does taste like I just ate a whole pineapple, which is not my jam, but it's not as like pineapple rich as a Dole Whip. It's more subtle, and I love that. It's got like a sweetness aftertaste, almost Asian inspired. Yeah, this is amazing. I would give it a 5 out of 5. Amuse bouches? My amuse has been booshed.
As a child of the islands, I am never going to say no to anything pineapple. It'll cleanse my palate. Full show. I want to bathe in this. Ice cold and everything. With that, 5 out of 5 claws. More pineapple sorbet that's not Dole Whip. Thank you.
Off-menu tofu with chef options, seasonal vegetables, and rice. Vegan. This is the second most gorgeous tofu dish that I have received at Jiko. Now, you guys look at the menu and you see the injera basket. We've ordered the injera basket multiple times, and it does change seasonally. So what you see in our previous reviews of the injera basket may or may not necessarily be what is offered in the injera basket. Likely it's not what you see. But tofu has always been an option here at Jiko, though never listed on the menu. This is our third or fourth time getting tofu at Jiko. It's been different every single time because it is off menu and it is up to chef. Just like when we go to Space 220. We've ordered tofu at Space 220 like 3 times and it's been different every single time. But chef always kills it. This is the same principle. Chef is killing it with all these beautiful veggies, the most crispy tofu, and she gave us some rice. Now this is Asian-inspired tofu, so more on the Asian side than the African side, but like I'm not mad at that because I will always take a delicious tofu no matter what it tastes like. That is like an Asian-inspired sesame tofu with a beautiful kick at the end, I love the crunch. I love the flavor. The veggies are gorgeous. I have this beautiful heat in my mouth. I would give it like a 3 out of 10 on the heat scale. Now, you don't have to get spicy tofu. Chef, like, totally came out and was like, do you want this, 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 this? Like, she broke it down for me so that, like, if I didn't want something spicy, I could have it that way. So if you don't want spicy, that it's fine. Like, don't be turned off on the tofu just because I got spicy this time. The last 2 times that I got tofu here, it was not spicy at all. It was just black and beautiful. So take that for what you will. This is probably the best iteration of tofu that I have ever had at Jiko, and though the injera basket is here, I think the tofu is a better choice. And if you are a vegan and you want to try to decide between injera basket and off-menu tofu, I would just recommend asking the server what the chef can do, because, like, they have so many things they can do. You don't even know. Like I said, every single time we do the tofu, it's different because chef can take liberties with tofu and chef can, stretch those creative legs. And we love that. And we love being able to promote that. So I'm going to give this a 4.75 out of 5 tofu. I love everything about this. I just wish chef gave me rice. I just wish there was more. And that's the only reason why I got minus points. For flavor, it's amazing. It's 5 out of 5.
This has got to be some of the most delectable, aesthetic-looking tofu that we've seen in a restaurant in a long time. The breading on this makes Satuli Canteen look like your average Wawa gas station. But the beautiful plating and the veggies, like the chef and the culinary team here at Walt Disney World, extremely talented. More talented than they get credit for. So when they do something like this, we want to showcase it because this is absolutely gorgeous. Veggies, still some of the carrots, and I want this huge piece of tofu right here. More in the flavor and the heat, what I immediately notice is the crisp on that tofu, that crunch. When the tofu is still like moist, well seasoned, breading is seasoned, because you know how big we are on seasoning your breading. A little heat, little flakes of the chili on there, delicious. Heat, 1.5 out of 10 on the heat scale, but it's a lot of flavor. With the tofu, that's an excellent dish. Better than you could ask for. Better than any tofu we've ever had in Nine Dragons. So that's no shade to Nine Dragons. Let's be honest. Your tofu dish is kind of sad. This, immaculate. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 claws because if I didn't have my own plates to eat, the princess wouldn't get this plate back. We had to do Mortal Kombat over this plate. Fatalities and all. Short rib Isitambu, Merlot-braised beef short rib, cracked hominy, sea peas, and fragrant masala. So, like most signature restaurants at Walt Disney World, Jiko has very much a seasonal menu. Even if the main courses don't necessarily change as far as the base protein, what they do is reimagine these dishes ever so often. So they're bringing in seasonal vegetables and different seasonings to sort of play with what they already have. So there hasn't been a short rib on the menu for some time, but this is their brand new short rib, Isitambu, which is a Merlot-braised short rib with cracked hominy, sea peas, and then a masala on the bottom. So you have flavors of curry with a Merlot-braised short rib. You get this beautiful green leaf tulle here at the bottom. It's like butter. Don't even need the knife. It's just for decoration. Let's try some of the meat by itself first because it smells amazing. You really get the character of the Merlot with the short rib. Think about the most tender, beautiful pot roast you ever had, but with spices of curry at the base. You don't need curry in the meat. It's really just the meat and the Merlot. And that on its own, that will wake you up. On its own, I'm giving it a 4.25 out of 5 claws. Now let's try it with this masala and curry base here at the bottom. So I'm excited about that. I'm even excited about the sea peas. And you know me, I'm anti-pea. Peas. I was very curious about how the Merlot would play with the curry flavors and the masala. It's like a 40-year marriage. They might be a little annoyed with each other from time to time, pick at each other, but when the time comes, they dance. They dance well. That is an excellent pairing of flavors. It is a much bigger portion I was expecting for both 1 is signature dining and 2 short rib. Honestly, I have very little to complain about. The flavors are punchy. You're not going to leave wanting. I even got an enhancement, so like, applause. That 4.5 out of 5 plus. With an enhancement of Durban Biryani with saffron, sour cherry rice, and oxtail. So I got a Biryani enhancement. I was expecting like a little small plate here on the side, a little bit of Biryani and rice. Instead, I got this massive cake of Indian flavors. I don't even know where to start because this just looks like a cake. I'm assuming it's like a Biryani pie. As the princess sings happy birthday to me from across the table.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Ah, yes. So it's an Indian Biryani meat pie with oxtail. So I'm doubling up on my meats here. Forgive the plate scraping. Look at that. Oxtail, rice, Biryani. I think it's actually like the rice is the outside. It's just got a crust on it. Interesting. I am getting a mouthful of saffron flavors. The oxtail, it's like the center of a donut, like an eclair. Like you have like the Biryani and the rice is like this whole outside casing. It's literally just rice. And then the oxtail's on the inside. And then, like, the color, it's all saffron. A mouthful of saffron. If you've ever, like, bloomed saffron at home, like in a little bit of water, and those initial smells you get, that's my entire olfactory sense right now, from my nose all the way down my throat, mouth, heavy with the saffron. If you don't like saffron, you're going to hate this dish. If you are somebody that delights in Indian flavors, and the things that they can do with rice and like to play with meat, you will love this. Now, as an enhancement, this is the big boy. There's absolutely no way I can finish this. This has been an entree. I would have accepted it and moved on. This is a big, big portion, of which I have no complaints. It's not often you get large portions unexpectedly here at Disney, and I got 2 today. So I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5 plus.
$17.
There, as a $17 enhancement, enhancement-wise, it's not an insane price. I've seen shrimp enhancements go for more than that, but this is cheaper than most. What would we say? I would say cheaper than most quick service plates. Honestly, if you want to come here at a date night and just split like my main and then this, you would both leave full, guaranteed.
Constantine Pinotage, vegan. I don't think it's possible to go to Jiko without ordering a Pinotage. It's like Pinotage Central for me. This used to be the restaurant that had the largest collection of wines pre-Pandy, and now it's a small shell of itself. They used to actually do wine tastings on Wednesday, and we have a video from the one time we were able to do it. Unfortunately, it has not been brought back since the Pandy, but I got a cheers to a Pinotage anyway. It may not be Painted Wolf, but it is still Groot. We are Groot. And there's a reason why I have to have like a Pinotage, because they're just the best wines of all the wines. They're so complex, but then like light, and they can go with anything really. So I suggest if you're gonna come on vacation and you want to try some wines, like try something new. Try a Pinotage, try the Animal Kingdom or Animal Kingdom Lodge. Either way, you're in for a good time. I give this wine a 4 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel very fine.
Wine and Jiko go together like gourds and these decorative birds on the walls and ceiling. Either way, we're gonna drink Jiko. That nice, earthy, familiar flavor of pintage. We've been able to find pintages all over the place at Walt Disney World and Animal Kingdom specifically. But I do find one regularly at Whole Foods called Man Pinotage. Not as good as the ones that we get here, but it's like tolerable for the price, like $10 a bottle. Not the princess's favorite either, but if you wanted to try a pintage and maybe you didn't want Disney prices, Whole Foods got you. It's like Man with two N, so MANN pintage. I would give this one though, high class, nice little color, get that little, social media roll to it from, what was that, Terrace House we used to watch? Reality TV show? I could drink copious bottles of this. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 claws. Coconut panna cotta, smoked apple entremet, smoked apple compote, almond spice cake, blood orange glaze, guava gel, almond crumbs, blood orange segments. Vegan.
This is the coconut panna cotta, which is like basically my worst nightmare. It replaced the dolma, which I absolutely loved here at Jiko, but now it is just a coconut with an apple accoutrement, and it's like mostly coconut, and like you can see there's coconut all around here, which really hurts my heart because like I detest like legit coconut flakes more than anything else. So you can see, is there like a center? There is a center. Let me get that center. Okay, apple pie it, and then I guess, there's these pieces out here on the end, but like I thought they were like coconutty, so I didn't really want them. But let's just see. That is very coconutty. You really have to love coconut to love this. That's a one and done for me. That is really bad. That is a coconut lover's dream. For me, that is absolutely terrible. I do not like it. I will not enjoy it. One and done. For me, it is like a 0.5 out of 5 coconuts, but that's my biases. I would say if you love coconuts, it's probably like a 4 out of 5 coconut. I can't eat another bite. I can't.
This one is going to be interesting. Coconut panna cotta with spiced apple and blood orange. So it's more blood orange than there is apple. And then there's coconut. And then you have coconut flakes and crumbs all throughout this. The princess's disdain for coconut is only matched by my disdain for watermelon. So, we commit to our mistakes. I'm just going to go all in. All the coconut flakes, all the blood orange, with the panna cotta in the biggest bear bite that I can absolutely manage.
Gross.
In it to win it. I could almost do that. My issue is the coconut flakes. There's enough blood orange and apple to balance out the coconut for me, personally. But the bite of the huge coconut flakes here, like on the side, that was too much. I overdid it with that. Because now, especially when you like the dry flakes of coconut, I have coconut stuck in my teeth. So I can still taste the coconut, like Moana style. It's a good dessert. It's a fancy dessert. Worthy of Jiko. But I agree with the princess. You need to be a coconut lover. Like D'Angelo. May he rest in power. That sort of lover of coconut. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 claws. Whew. I'm never eating an Almond Joy again. Never. How does it feel? Jiko. a verb, right?
We can make it a verb.
It's a verb now. Jiku. We got Jiku.
We did.
We got cooking placed.
And we have leftovers to enjoy tomorrow.
Yes, way too much food for us to eat. We're definitely going to have lunch for at least the next 2 or 3 days. But that's one of the things that we love about coming here is like we eat delicious food. And the only limit usually is the size of our stomachs.
I want to say this is like the 3rd or 4th time that I've ordered tofu at Jiko instead of the injera basket. And it's been different every single time. And it's because there's been a different head chef every single time. And each chef brings like their own spin to it, and I absolutely love and adore everything that they bring. I think this has been my favorite iteration of tofu at Jiko, and I wish that they offered this specific version of tofu at more places because it was just incredible.
One thing about the Jiko menu is that when the Jiko menu changes, we're never afraid. We're excited for what new adventures we're going to be taking on next. This time it's been no different.
Except for the dessert, which...
You don't like coconut though.
Did you like it?
I mean, I thought the coconut flakes were a bit much, but I thought it was an okay dessert.
Okay.
Not my bag, but I mean, I have other options.
Again, so neither of us really enjoyed the dessert.
But we don't know what you guys think. Given what you've seen, would you come to Jiko? And if you wouldn't, I need you to speak with a professional, i.e. us. So, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, Bear might yeet himself into Jiko and then never go to Jiko.
She would never let me do that, but you heard the name. Yeah.